Hey, I gotta cross the road. Where's the traffic light? Welcome everybody who's watching the instant replay. Little early morning walk here on the live show. Walking the Las Vegas Strip. It's a sunny day in Las Vegas. The chill's over the air though. That is a big intersection to try and cross. My goodness. I'm gonna try and cross here. Well, I certainly don't want to try. I want to actually do it. We'll make it. I probably could have made it right there and I didn't go, but a dump truck. I don't want to take a chance. I'm getting a coffee. I refuse to buy coffee in the hotel. Nikki, welcome. I refuse to pay $15 for a coffee. So I'm making a break for it right here. Can always count on the Golden Arches to get us a good valued coffee. Coming out the other side here. Oh, traffic stop. This is working out perfect. Yeah. All right, Nikki, welcome. Minus 12 over there, Michelle. Wow. Yeah, it is cold here. I say cold, but with an asterisk. So right now we're just getting to that. The Golden Arches saves everything. Especially since the coffee maker in the room, the little pod maker wasn't working. So I couldn't even use that. So we get to the Golden Arches, everything will be okay. All at the far end of the strip right now. Then you can get walking. Had a few too many desserts last night, not gonna lie. We need some walking today. Oh. Hi, may I have medium coffee, please?
Okay, medium coffee?
Yeah.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Oh, it's all got to be done through here now? Okay.
Cream and sugar, or do you want that on the side?
No, nothing. Just plain.
No worries. You said medium, right?
Yes, sir.
Perfect. You're paying cash?
Yes.
Perfect. That'd be $2.70.
Okay.
Give me 1 second. I'll take your print.
Oh, okay.
Okay. $2.70. Thank you.
Excellent. Thank you very much. Whoa, Nikki, that's way too kind of you. Why are you doing that? There was plenty for the coffee, but thank you so much. You didn't need to do that. Thank you. You're incredibly way too kind. My gosh. That is amazing, Nikki. Too kind. Thank you so much. And now I'm trying to learn from last time how to highlight that. That's incredible. Good morning, Lady Wiser. Yes, Michelle. Yes, it was $271 including tax. Can you believe that? It's still much cheaper than the hotel though. The hotel was ridiculous at $15 a coffee. $15. But thank you so much. My goodness. Way too kind of you, Nikki. But thank you for the coffee. I'm going to enjoy that. Nikki bought me a coffee on the live stream. This is incredible. My goodness. Way too kind, everybody. Hope everyone's having a great morning. My voice is a little bit hoarse. From a little bit too much talking in the loud restaurant last night. We're getting there. Yeah, this is an expensive. They're expensive coffees, but thanks to Nikki, I got a coffee out of that. That's incredible. Absolutely incredible. Thank you so much. I've got right now my coffee jitters. I need the coffee. Well, thank you so much, Nikki. I'm gonna drink this walking down the Las Vegas Strip. My cohorts in crime out here in Vegas, my brother and cousin, they're still asleep. And I gave up after messaging them. Well, thanks so much, Nikki. Have a great day at work. Thank you. I'm starting to think they're brewing fresh coffee. I'm not sure. They brewing a fresh one?
Yes, they are.
Okay.
It takes about like 2 or 3 minutes.
Yeah, I figured as much. Okay.
It won't be too long.
No, it's all good. I was just checking. So I was guessing. Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be fresh.
Yeah. Thank you. Lady Weiser, thank you. And that was the most guilty I've ever felt at a dinner, with my brother and my cousin picking up the tab. I don't like that. I felt very guilty ordering lots of food and wine. Oh, thank you so much. I'm just trying to keep my shirt on straight these days. There's certainly a lot of dessert in that dinner last night. Okay, we're waiting at the McDonald's for the coffee. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Thank you. Have a good one, man.
You too.
Thank you. Okay, we've got it. We're now we can get to our Las Vegas Strip walk. I'm not sure how far I'll make it, but excuse me, by the time the gents wake up. Oh, really? Okay, I've got to keep my wits about me walking around here on a live stream. I'm not that coordinated to do both at once. But I do have I've never seen this cup before at McDonald's, the McCafe. I don't know if that, Doodles, is that a show? Is that a cartoon? Okay, so we've got Mandalay Bay. Now, I don't know if anyone who's watching here, oh, thank you so much, Lady Weiser. Thank you. That's something nice to say there. Yeah, they're taking care of me here. My brother and cousin are the ones who are doing it up. I warned them in advance, though. I said it could get ugly. So Mandalay Bay, right there, one of my favorite hotels on the Strip. I started staying there 20 years ago. Actually, more. I think it was 2000. Is it 03, maybe 04? There's a few new items here on the Strip. This is an empty lot. Okay, it can't be empty because that thing's there. Very close, yes, Michelle. It was, whoa, you got wheeled right by me. Oh my gosh, that scared the bejesus out of me. It was up there, unfortunately. I'm actually staying in the same type of view. And then, of course, it's a parking lot now over there. Alex Murphy, no, Alex, we do not want to talk about that. It was an epic comeback. I'm going to try the coffee now for a second. I'm going to stop here so I don't burn myself. Still burn myself. Egg shots, I don't know what that's called, 7 days a week. They're selling souvenirs or something over here, I'm not sure. It is, yeah, it is closed. And I believe they even redid the floor number, I think. Great views looking up, though, at Mandalay Bay, isn't it? Beautiful hotel. Now, they've got the other one that when they'd opened, they've got the Four Seasons in there, but it also used to be called The Hotel, and then it got changed to Delano, and now it's changed to the W. So we've got a lot here. I always loved Mandalay Bay, and it feels like I've been walking for a long time, and I've barely made it past half the property. So here's empty land. Parking lot is up over there. This, I believe they were trying to do something years ago, kind of like that high roller at the other end of the Strip. And then we're going to be coming up to the Luxor. I know Vegas better than my own town, where to go, but I don't have the historical background of Vegas like some out there. And there's a place all the way at the other end of the Strip, I don't know if we're going to make it there, called Bagel Mania. Supposedly they're great bagels. I don't know. That's what I've heard. I don't know if I can walk it from Mandalay all the way to the Wynn, though. It'll be a long, long walk. And the hand, I'm not going to lie, the hand is chilly holding up the phone. This is impressive. That'll be the whole front entrance to the Mandalay Bay. Alex, thanks so much. Well, it was just the hockey game. The hockey game, that's an annual trip that we've put on now for 25 years. And this was the 25th anniversary. So that's where all the friends, we might not see each other for the entire year, but there's that one game every year that everyone gets together, especially the original founding members. And I guess go to a hockey game, eat and drink it up. And it just so happens this time it lined up with my birthday. Lady Wiser, great question. Yes, and that is going to happen tonight, I believe. Well, we're just waiting at the traffic lights to cross. And I can't believe this is Vegas now. This is everywhere in the world. They've got to put these things up. So that's a beautiful view of Mandalay Bay. I love that view. Thanks everyone who's watching the live stream today. Incredible. So we're coming up here, Mandalay Bay Road in Las Vegas Strip, Luxor. So a few years ago when I was here in 22, January, February, March, the Luxor was lit up every day in the colors for Ukraine, which looked very cool. So yeah, let's do a little 360 here of where we're at. I'm just gonna change. We've got to change the position of the identification and stuff and wallet because we don't like to keep that in the back pocket or anything while we're walking the strip, especially since we can be distracted with holding a camera and not walking into oncoming traffic. A few more days. This is really just getting started. Yesterday was the first full day, and it was a full day indeed. I'm gonna try and do some clips, a video that I had. Went inside Resorts World, went inside Fountain Blue. I even took a trip down memory lane into Circus. Hadn't been in there in years and will not return for years. I just wanted to take a look around. Tried out another, apparently a popular taco spot. Tacos El Gordo. Those were great tacos. I want to try out Tacos Poly C. I don't think the strip is dangerous, Alex. Not like it used to be anyways, going back 25 years ago. But I think people still need to keep their wits about them wherever they go, pickpockets especially. And if I were simply walking, I'd have more wits about me, not live streaming. But let's face it here, we're a little distracted looking at a camera sometimes. So yeah, I would say you got to be very careful everywhere. Just be aware. And in some places where they do have people performing, they're not supposed to. I don't believe anyways on the bridges. Thank you. See, I could have walked right into oncoming traffic right there. Well, here we go. We've made the cross, and these aren't regular sized intersections. These things are massive. So if you're gonna try and jump a light, that's foolish, I think. Oh yeah, absolutely, Alex. That's why it's I just don't want to be. I think it would be easier for someone to pick it right out of the back while I'm walking than in the fronts or the sides. So I won't mention it. That's that. And now we can take a look back right here. So check this out, Mandalay Bay, right there. That's amazing. I love Mandalay Bay. Great steakhouse in there called Strip Steak. They've changed over the other restaurants. A few things that I noticed though, in Mandalay Bay, things seem to close earlier. I don't believe they have a nightclub anymore. They added in a mini golf lounge. One thing that really got me, and it throws off my whole cost basis for Vegas, is they did away with the little shampoo and soaps. You know those little travel sizes? I used to stuff my bag full of those things. Now they went to the bottles, and they say if the bottles are gone, you gotta pay $25 a bottle. What the heck? It is quiet on the street right now. It's 10 a.m. Vegas time in the morning. And because it's a Tuesday, all the conferences, if people are here for conferences, they're going on. But out on the strip, it's fairly quiet. It's really quiet out here, actually. I can hear myself thinking. So this was a hell of a walk. I might have to take a knee soon. We can take a look back. There's the other one. That's the W connected to the Mandalay Bay. So if you ever go to Vegas, the MGM properties, they all have their coffee makers in the room, those little pod coffee makers, which they sell for $15 a coffee. Bring your own from home. Bring your own from home. And go to the Walmart. It's just a half a mile. Well, now it's further, but half a mile down that way, past Mandalay Bay, and buy a 30 pack of water for $3. In the hotels, they'll range in Mandalay, the 1 liter bottle, $25 for a bottle of water. It's ridiculous. So I was saying that was the W. That's connected to Mandalay Bay. It was their newer hotel added on years ago. And we made some progress here. We're passing the Luxor, a great show in there called Fantasy. It's good for bachelorette parties, men, women, just no children. Great show. Tickets reasonably priced. That to me is the last true showgirl experience in Vegas. I believe it's also the longest running show on the Las Vegas Strip. Next to the pyramid, so the Luxor is the pyramid. You might remember this as well from Vegas Vacation. Chevy Chase. Here, we'll do a little scan here of what we've got. Is the tower. Those are the tower suites at the Luxor. Those are nice as well. There's a lot of people that say, the Luxor is no good. I thought the Luxor was fantastic. That saved me a few years ago when I had to stay here for a long time. The tower suite is fantastic. They just really, they need a renovation, I believe, of the casino floor in there. Now, I'm not going to say anything negative about the next one we're coming up to, but I'm not going to say anything positive either. I think that place is an absolute no. See, I was already going to say what I felt about it. That needs to be torn down and renovated. I'm going to stop for another sip of coffee so I don't burn myself. Also, you see right there, that's the tram. You see the tram? So it starts way over there. You can take the tram all the way from over there. So inside of Mandalay Bay, you go up the escalator, and they've got the entrance to the tram, and you can take the tram all the way past everything that we've walked so far, the Luxor, all the way past the Excalibur, and then you can also take it out to MGM over there. More coffee. That guy gave me a look. I thought he was going to drive into me on purpose. I'm not going to lie there. That's what I thought. Hang on. All right, where are we up to here? Excalibur. I've only stayed there one time, one night only, and that was because I could get a room nowhere else during Super Bowl. And I wasn't going home. Yeah, the Wynn. I love the Wynn, Lady Weiser. It's fantastic, isn't it? A beautiful property. They've got a great Italian restaurant in there called Allegro that I love. Their chicken parm. Delicious. Love the Wynn. Sidewalk closed. I guess that's because they imploded the Tropicana, which was right there. And that's the Tropicana. We can see the sign though. They still have, that's what's left of the Tropicana right there. So this is a detour that I didn't plan for. A detour that I didn't plan for. We're getting extra steps. And it's a massive intersection. Do I need to push the button?
Wait.
Apparently so. So we've got Excalibur coming up. I think that means I can now cross, but I'm going to double check here. There's someone coming there. Oh my gosh, 9 seconds? Oh, 39 seconds. Whew. There's no way I would have made it in 9 seconds. Okay. More. I'd rather this than walking on a treadmill. Whew. Okay, we made it. Even makes a difference in the summer which side of the strip to walk on at different times of day because of the sun. Walk on one side in the morning and it's bearable. Walk on the other side, it's not. I find it anyway. So Excalibur. They need to reno that entire place. I know it looks like a castle and it looks fun. For me, never again. So this would have been the Tropicana property from over there. All the way over there. Huge property. They're putting in the baseball stadium here. I loved Vegas when it was 25 years ago. Heck, even 15 years ago was fantastic. The temperature, I think it's in the 60s right now, I think. Last night, I think it was in the 30s. And I'm seeing what's going on. You got Arizona. I'm seeing, was it Georgia and Florida are getting ice storms? But I mean, heck, me right now, I'm out in this fleece top. I'm warm. Like the sun is bright behind me. This is a bright sun. It's hot. I find it hot. Oh, there's a tram. Check it out. The tram in action. Can I flip it? There it goes. The tram. So I could have taken the entire tram all the way through to the MGM. Excalibur. Whew. So you can look back. Right there. There's from the castle. Alex, that's amazing. Yeah, well, I'll tell you what. I may not come back to Vegas for a while. I said this last time I was here. It was September of 23. And I said the prices had become outrageous. And now the prices are just absolutely... It just doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. And that's why I felt extremely guilty about the dinner last night. And may change up the dinner plans tonight because I'm not going to put them through that again. It's not if they can't or, if they can or can't afford the dinner. I just don't. My principal value is that this is ridiculous pricing. Absolutely ridiculous. Hey, Chrissy. The colorful one right here, this one, this is called the Excalibur. So it looks fantastic. So it starts really over here. You can get the tram, Mandalay Bay, Luxor, Excalibur, all the way through there, the castles. And then to me, that looks like the prison out of Shawshank Redemption. So that's Excalibur right there. It hasn't been renoed. I haven't been in it this time. Last time I was here, it wasn't renoed. Yeah, I'm more than okay with Happy Meals. I really am. No, not a theme park. It's just they've built it as a castle. It's not a theme park. I think it should have been. I don't know if that's meant to try and attract families. Yes, great eye, Alex. You're coming up to the roller coaster. And I'd be perfectly okay with Happy Meals tonight, Lady Weiser. Wouldn't that be incredible? The times that I've been in Vegas gambling and I've been absolutely destroyed, McDonald's has saved me. McDonald's has saved me from starvation. So yeah, we're going to get up to that roller coaster. 13 years ago. Yeah, 2012. I think that's when Vegas was still good. Now it's just, if they can figure out a way to charge for us to breathe fresh air, I think they're going to do it soon. Like, who has the nerve to charge $25 US for a bottle of water? And that's in the room. So if you need water, you don't want to use the tap, $25 for a bottle of water? Bellagio last time was 27. Insane prices. The machine, did I miss it? Oh no, is the escalator? I'm gonna have to check that out. I want to check this side. The machine. No, Alex, ask as many questions as you can. I'd love to answer them if I can. So a big thing about Vegas here is that escalators everywhere so you can cross up and over the bridges when you're on your walkabout. So I'll show you from the Excalibur here. Whew. It's a long walk so far and I haven't gone anywhere. So that's Excalibur right there. So if it were on my list of 3 hotels that we've seen so far or walk by, where would I stay? Mandalay Bay. I wouldn't stay at the Excalibur. Cheapest rooms you're going to find are going to be the Excalibur. Mandalay Bay, beautiful. Luxor would still be good. So here's a great view of the roller coaster. So that is called New York, New York. So I'll take a walk over there and show you what we've got at New York, New York. I love that place as well. Still reasonably priced. The Mandalay Bay is priced so low because it's at the far end of the strip. So anywhere you want to go outside of Mandalay, you're either in a cab or you're walking a long, long way. You got it, the prime rib, $3.95. Lady Weiser, Golden Knights Stadium is behind, right over there. You'll see T-Mobile Arena when we get past New York. Yep. Lady Weiser, you probably remember, they used to have great buffets. Like the Flamingo. I remember the Flamingo in '98. I stayed there and the buffet was fantastic. I think on like the brunch on Saturday, Sundays was, I want to say $15. And that was everything. You had seafood and everything in there. And now the buffets, I think from what I'm seeing, because I haven't been to a buffet in a long time, but from what I'm seeing others post online, $80 to $100. $80 to $100. Now it's a great meal. You get a lot of food selection. So this is a pretty good view from up here. And I'll do a little 360. You can almost see the football stadium from here, Allegiant Stadium. So it looks like some renovation is still going on down here. We'll get there, and I'll be able to show you the wall from 9/11. The Golden Corral. So we won't go into New York right now. And, oh my goodness, I have to walk down all those stairs. Okay, let's do this. Oh my gosh. Just be thankful I'm able to walk. How about that? I may lose some internet signal here on this side of the road as well. It happens, but it'll come back on. Just a certain area from what I recall. I am in no marathon today of running up and down the stairs. I'm old now. It's my birthday. I'm old. So great turf. I'll give you some good views here and pause so you can read on the plaques. Amen. Yes, everyone. Thanks everyone who's tuned in here. So I was here after 9/11 happened. I think we were about a month after for a friend's wedding. And the memorial here was massive. So I'll pause here so you can take a look and read. Yesterday it was, Alex. Yes. I'll see if I can kind of create some shadow here so you can read better. I'll hold it there for a minute. You guys can read up if you want. Yeah, so they did a memorial here when the trade centers went down. They did a memorial because this hotel, as you can see, is called New York, New York. Thanks so much, Chrissy. Oh, called New York, New York. They did a whole memorial out here. And you can see, I mean, heck, they've got the Statue of Liberty. And they do have the Twin Towers up over there as well. I think this one was built in the mid-90s, I think. Empire State Building. So they did a great memorial here at the time. And I say this was filled with flowers and portraits and pictures and everything. So yeah, it really is fantastic. Now, actually, I wanted to end, only if someone says they're a chocolate lover, before I go up that escalator. If you're a chocolate lover, if anyone here's a chocolate lover, I'll go in. If not, I won't. And I certainly can't just say no and walk away, Andrew. Strawberry dark chocolate brownie. What is this one? Oh my good. Dark chocolate cookie sandwich. Hazelnut. Thanks so much, Lum Lum. The Jolly Ranchers. Yes. Look at these. Chocolate covered strawberries. Oh my gosh. Okay. Now, if you want chocolate syrup, look at that. That's huge. Oh my gosh, it's huge. Okay, I think it's wise for me to exit the store right now. Welcome everyone. Thanks everyone who's watching the live stream today. I'll show you some of these newer spot. They also renoed this entire spot here and tried to give the New York feel, I believe, with the patio. This is tricky. You got to be careful here. Okay, that's not a step. Those are steps over there. That's not a step. Those are steps, not a step. At night, that's going to be a lot worse for people. They've got some sort of big pizza joint over here. I think it's like called 800 degrees or 900 degrees pizza, something like that. Pretty good view of New York here. If I miss anyone's comments, my apologies, because the internet sometimes will drop out around here, or because there's music being played on the strip, I'm not sure if YouTube mutes part of the stream. That's happened before. And then the sun glare. But no excuses, stream like a champion. Now I'm thinking my cousin and my brother are up right now. I sent out an agenda for today, and because they hadn't looked at it for 90 minutes, I gave up. Said they're still asleep and I'm out of here. Check that out, 1936. They're trying to give this a real New York feel. Do a little stream back. Yeah, unfortunately, I think Vegas has gotten too pricey. Yeah, the street performers would be out at downtown, Fremont Street. They've got some there. On the strip, they've got others that dress up. Sometimes like showgirls, other things like Marvel characters with them. But just be careful when you're out there to take pictures. They charge for those, and they are not cheap. So Shake Shack, from what I recall, the pizza joint was right around here somewhere, 900 degrees or something. Tom's Watch Bar, never been in. Shake Shack, haven't been into for years. So now you've also got the I think it's called the world's largest M&M store on the other side of the road. I'll show you that. I try and avoid bringing people into the stream because they might not want to be in it, but it's going to be tough when there's thousands of people on the street. But early in the morning is possible. So there's the M&M shop. Little Subway. Where are that? Let's see. Let's keep here. New York. We're going to see how far we can make it before I get the call to come back. If I can make it to Mania. Yeah. Yeah. It's true. Even in the restaurant last night, I was trying to keep things just on my little corner as much as possible. Morning. You know what? I'm just happy that I wasn't harassed. And so Park MGM. Now I can't, unfortunately, if I were higher up, I could show you T-Mobile back here. So there is New York. All the way back there, kind of looking at a tree right now. But this is the park. So Park MGM and T-Mobile is right back there. Once I get up on top of that overpass or bridge, you'll be able to see it. There's a Coca-Cola store. Outback Steakhouse, haven't been in there. I've been in Outback before, but not here. The prices for everything I find just insane. Here I am complaining and I'm here, but we did it, we're here. I would say if you're gonna go to Vegas, just be prepared. I think you've got to get off the strip to try and get good deals, but at the same time, what are you gonna do? Drive 20 minutes in a cab and pay money to go to and from? It's difficult. So just soak it up when you're here. Soak it up. I say in a 3-day trip, give yourself one good meal and the others, hey, Happy Meal specials all day. And trust me, I'd love a breakfast. An Egg McMuffin, I'd be much happier with an Egg McMuffin than I would be with bacon and eggs for $50. There you can see a glimpse of T-Mobile right through there. But we'll get up higher. So Park MGM, I stayed at a couple of times. A steakhouse in Bavarian, I believe it's Bavarian. Fantastic meal in there. But I haven't eaten there in a few years. And I say a few years, we've got to take the COVID effect into play here. There was a period of time where I wasn't coming with my regular guys where we would go to different hotels, different restaurants. Absolutely. Yep, it is, Alex. Yep. I mean, you can see it on the strip too, with there's homeless out here, but you just go off the strip within a mile, absolutely. And you go to some of the bridges and tunnels, and it's not just 2 or 3 people, but you've got crowds and crowds of homeless, and they're starving and poverty. It's embarrassing, I think, in a city with apparently this much money for that to happen. Back in 22, January, February, March, I was, and I'm not saying this, I was out there giving out shirts that I had, still shirts and shoes with me. It felt awful. It's depressing to see. Like, you're looking at billions and billions of dollars, and you've got how many homeless people out here. It's ridiculous, I find. Okay, so this is the MGM. Yeah, they're not really supposed to move, and I believe even on this bridge that I have here, I think they have now what's called a no loitering or no standing law. It's like, I saw that with F1 when they had blocked off all the views over here. So they move people along. But yeah, you certainly don't see the homeless people on the strip like we did in the past. It's almost like they just push everybody off the strip. Well, we'll see about that one, Alex. Views you can get away from the glass, so we get a glass-free view. Oh, there it is. Look at this. No stopping, standing, or activity causing another to stop. So if you're taking pictures or anything, you better not impede the flow of people walking. So that's a pretty good view of the strip right down there. Again, you've got the Cosmo, the Aria, the Bellagio. You can just see right there, right where my finger is in the distance. And then back past that, of course, the Caesars. You get down to the Wynn, Planet Hollywood, Treasure Island. I do want to get to the Mirage since they've taken down the volcano. Mirage was one of my favorite places to stay at. So if I'm looking back right here, I'll go from Park MGM. Nice, and I'm sure they've renovated it since the last time I stayed there a few years ago. New York, which are always fun, and I think it's great to be in there too. Go past New York and then cross the road back to the castle, the Excalibur. Would not get my stamp of approval to stay there, not at all. Luxor, yes. Mandalay Bay, absolutely. Over here, MGM, yes, absolutely. And now we'll head back down. We'll keep on walking with a sip of coffee. The coffee was more than generously donated by Nikki. I was walking into McDonald's and she donated to buy me a coffee. That was absolutely incredible. You've got a Denny's, but I don't think you need to eat at Denny's for breakfast. You can go a couple of blocks, I think, backwards and get a cheaper breakfast. A little bit of a view of the T-Mobile Arena. Okay, where are we at here? The sidewalk's closed again? I hope not. I just crossed. I am anxious and optimistic that I'll bump into Vegas Pauly C out here. We'll see. Vegas Pauly C is a Las Vegas legend. So when I'm walking and I'm live streaming, I'm walking with a claw, death-like grip on my phone, because I don't want somebody to run by and snatch it out. Because let's face it, running and me, we don't get along too well. Olive Garden, really? I hadn't noticed that. Okay. Wow. I didn't know that they had a footpath here with the celebs on them. I knew you had that in Hollywood. But the Walk of Fame in Hollywood, but Las Vegas, I don't know that they have one. Now, we may also be going to the Mob Museum. Check out that rich history. Now, this was new. They were building this, or starting it when I was here last. And this is supposed to be a whole whack of shops right here coming in. Obviously still under construction, still roped off. Look at this. Look at this place. I can only imagine what they're putting in. No, thank you. Yeah, no, thank you. Free is no good. You get what you pay for. This is all new since I was here last. We're opening spring 2025. To know and see, and from other countries. Heck, if you asked me anything about the UK, I couldn't even tell you anything. Now, up here, you've got Aria and you've got Cosmopolitan, okay? And then you've got some condo towers as well. So that's Park MGM. We were already there. Oh, if you remember the movie I was talking about on Netflix called The Chef, or Chef, Jon Favreau, and they removed it from Netflix. We're going to get in there because they have his food truck. Oh, he was saying knowledge is power, and here you go, and more to blah, blah, blah. He was selling me something. Or trying to give it. And up here, I believe these condo towers, years ago, back in when the financial crisis hit, they had big financial problems. And they tore one down. They also had some building issues from what I recall. Yeah, so Alex, great question there. So that's the Cosmopolitan. You can see on the top, Cosmo. I believe that one right there is the Aria. I always get it confused. No, that's a Waldorf. I always get it confused. The Aria is the one back there. Sorry. So that's Aria. I'll hold it there. You can see the name. Aria, Waldorf. I believe 2 condo. Aria, Waldorf. I believe 2 condo towers. Cosmo at the front, and then way in the back, more condo tower. Up on Aria Place. We had a phone call coming in. I bet they saw the agenda. That may mean I have to start walking back. Okay, let's take a look right here. We've got some empty space. I'm not sure what they're putting here. Vegas Policy would know, but this is empty. So that we just passed all those new shops that are coming into the strip. And we're coming up to one of my favorite pizza joints. It's across the road though, still ways away. Hilton Grand Vacation, okay. Never stayed in there. This is what the Polo Towers. I'm never sure if those are apartment buildings or if those are actually hotels. And I've never been in. I've never ever been over there in all the years to that part of the strip or off strip. And then you've got Planet Hollywood. We'll get there, of course. Cosmo, Aria in the back. The yellow one there, condo towers, I believe. And then you've got some huge shops. I never see anybody in there buying anything. And then the Waldorf. There are a few yellow taxis left. A lot of it is all in the rideshare right now. The whole Uber and Lyft. I'm just going to check something, so the video may pause here for a second. I'm on a live stream because I guess they saw the agenda. I may have to start walking back, so I'll figure out where can I cross that's going to make the most sense. Either over there. They're seeing my agenda now and they're realizing they're late. Boys, are you watching? You're late for the agenda. We're supposed to be at breakfast 7 minutes ago is what I called on the agenda list. I'll start walking back this way, but I'll go on the other side of the strip so we can see everything. Let's see if I can cross the road over here. Nope, that's a no cross. Oh my gosh, how do I get back on the other side of the road without walking by the same way? This is complicated here. If I want to do the same thing, I go up, down there, up the escalator, across to the bridge. I've got to do 2. I've got to go there. I've got to go up, across, down, across, up, over, down, and then walk all this way. Oh, let's see what that message is. Asking, where am I? Now I know that they don't have notifications turned on for my YouTube live streams. Otherwise, they would have known where I am. Well, right now I'm standing on a street corner in Las Vegas, feeling like a lady of the night here, not knowing which way to travel. Okay, I think I'm gonna walk down there, do a loopy-loo, and then start coming back. Let's do this. I've wasted 4 minutes now not moving. So there's another McDonald's, so you can see the Golden Arches right there. McDonald's and a Subway 24/7. If you're on the strip at night, 2, 3 a.m., want something to eat that's very cost effective, get in there for a Happy Meal. Save some dollars. and get a good meal. So we've got an empty sand lot. I thought that was a snake, not gonna lie. Thought that was a snake. It looks some burlap or something wrapped up. We'll get there. So I watch Vegas Pauly C's videos, and I know he watches mine, and he would tell us exactly what that big TV cost. Apparently it was millions of dollars. And the monthly lease on it, I heard, is millions of dollars. Another escalator. We need it all. Actually, where I'm going right now, I think, is the poorest internet service. It may not be wise for me to go there. You got it, Alex. Yep. There is. They're always looking to tear something down. I don't know if that's because they have to keep the debt train going over here to try and stay in business. But we'll give you a good view here. This is one of the great views. What do they say? Hate the player. No, don't hate the player. Hate the game. It's like, well, Las Vegas, a lot of land, a lot of money. Look, I don't know what they're putting up over here, but they're putting up something. Oh, we got the Happy Chinese New Year, big celebrations. There's a good look at the Cosmo as we're going up. The Aria, the Vidara Tower in the back. That is, got to hold on here. The Vidara is that one. The Cosmo is there. Cosmo is there. And then the Aria condo towers. And the Waldorf. Whoa, sugar. I got to the top and I almost tripped. Okay, so here's the stuff you can get to 24/7. Well, not Buffalo Wild Wings. But there's right down in there, there's a McDonald's right under where we're at, actually, at the bridge. And a pizza joint. So we've got pretty good views. This is where the F1 comes, right here, they turn. Yes. This is where they've got the turn for the F1. So they come down the strip, right over there, Harmon, or off Las Vegas onto Harmon. I think this is Harmon right here. And then they zoom right underneath me. I'm sure they must. I'm sure they must, Alex. Great question. I wouldn't know on that. The only real stuff I know about Vegas is where I stay, where I've eaten, and where I've lost the most. That's I don't know the historical backgrounds like many of them do. It would be nice though to know that. Okay, so right now I'm trying to figure out how to get over there to that escalator through this construction. Apparently I'm going to be walking through. I think they actually have a pizza joint that I'm going to walk by that was pretty good from what I can remember. Let's see. The Sugar Factory. Yes, Pizza d'Italia. We always have time to stop and look at pizza. Looks okay. It's pizza. It's okay. Okay, so Las Vegas Strip North. Yes, please. It smells really nice in here. Viva Vegas. Oh, you've got the Bubba Gump shrimp over here from the movies, of course, with Bubba. Okay. Usually, not usually, blackjack. That's where I'll lose the most because I don't really play anything else. I don't play poker. I don't play craps or roulette. It's blackjack, and that's where I would get destroyed. So these are pretty good views as well, right from the top. So now we're able to look back at where we came from, which was way down there, Mandalay Bay, all the way here. And then this I call the halfway point with the strip, because now you can see everything else. You've got Ramsey's Burgers inside Planet Hollywood, Shania Twain. Great concerts with Shania Twain all the time. You got Bellagio that's hiding right behind the Cosmo. Caesars. There's the Mirage in the distance, which they're renovating to do the Hard Rock. So we'll keep moving here, sticking to the right. So look at that pedestrian stuff. They're saying don't stop. Don't impede traffic up here. You are correct, Alex. Those are very wise words. There is the pizza joint right there. Pin Up Pizza. And now we're going to start our walk back. We've got to get down the escalator all the way back to Mandalay Bay. Okay, there's the Paris. Paris is a nice hotel. Stayed in there once. And the Venetian just beyond it. So you've got the Eiffel Tower replica and the Venetian Great steakhouse in there. It was called Del Monaco. Haven't eaten there in years though, but it's fantastic. Okay, so this is always a guessing game. I've got to go across the bridge. We don't go down. I've made that mistake before, and I got to climb back up the stairs. So right up here is the Cosmo. See, not the Cosmo. The cash van. Where, Alex? Did I miss it? Did I miss it? I'll get to it right now. I'll split it with you if you point it out to me again. Where's the cash van? Oh, there's another tram as well. So this is the new steakhouse up here, Ocean Prime. I have not been in. I think it opened up, was it back in September? But I've heard about it. And it's probably another steakhouse that is really high priced for a piece of meat. Let's see if they have they have a, what do you call that? A barcode there? I was gonna see if they had a menu up there that we could take a look at. Let's see. It's a little detour here. I wasn't planning on this. But apparently they've got great views of the strip and the steakhouse. I've never been here before. This is interesting. This is new right here. This is virgin territory for me walking to find the steakhouse. But I saw a video, Vegas Pauly C. He was doing it. So I'm not too lost as I remember what he did. But I think he got stuck here somewhere and had to reverse. So I think that's probably going to happen to me. Let's see what we've got. The Art Museum. I certainly am not trying to go to an art museum. Yeah, I went the wrong way. I should have listened to Vegas Pauly C. See, I'm looking. Now the sign is showing me Ocean Prime that way. I just came from that way, darn it. Oh, inside the Cosmo, the Marquee. Day club, nightclub, fantastic place. I think they have the dome. Yeah, that's the dome right there. That's perfect timing. That's the dome in their pool. And they keep that heated, I believe, 80 to 90 degrees. So in the winter, you can still go and enjoy a pool party. One of the only ones in Vegas, I think. Okay. Well, at least we've got a great view of Planet Hollywood. Okay. There you go. ART, I like that. Okay. We made it back. Ocean Prime. At least now I recall the name of the steakhouse. I was trying to remember that the other day and I couldn't remember it. Jason Aldean's Kitchen and Bar. Okay, that's right there. Interesting. Okay, let's orient myself, go in the correct direction. So I need to get down, but go the correct way. There's one place here, I think, that always confuses me. More so than the one that just did. Okay, I'm not looking to go in the crystal shops just to see some overpriced merchandise. But how do I get out of here? It's either there or those. If I commit to those stairs and go down, that means I've got to come back up. If I'm wrong. I'll tell you what. Let's go in here and I think I can get out. What is this showing? Escalator to Las Vegas Boulevard. That's exactly what I'm looking for. I swear I knew that lady. Okay, there's the escalator. I'm gonna guess. There's no proper signage. I'm not gonna go downstairs yet. So, Saint Laurent, all the stores. I'm just gonna take a look to see if there's a door that I can get out. Okay, I've got to get there. I think I can use this escalator. Again, all stores. Anyone's buying. I don't know. Sculpture. That sculpture right there. I don't know, Alex. Why don't we go and take a look at this? What the heck? Great catch on that. Let's see if they've got a little signage. Thanks everyone who's been watching the live stream. Let's take a look at the sculpture. See if we can give you a bird's eye view of this one. right in here without the rails. Oh, look at that. So you've got some sort of art, more art. Pumpkin shops. Art. Look at this. Wow. Good call, Alex, on the sculpture. I'm not sure what it's called. I don't know if they have a description. They must somewhere. See if we can get you a better view here. Take it all in. Is that Celine, like Celine Dion? Oh, there's a shop that I think I'm going to go into. Might not be in the budget though. Let's see here. Okay, so cool. Now the stop. So Xenia, nice stuff, expensive. Golden Goose, Tiffany, Fendi, Creed. I like their cologne, but it is freaking pricey. It is pricey. It lasts a long time though. Check these out. Wow. 100 mils, so I can get that on the plane at least. But yeah, that's really nice, the Creed. Yeah. And I think they're still closed up. Interesting. That's all the same one? Yeah, that's all the same one. But they've got the other ones right inside. They're always better. That I like. Okay, so let's get back outside. We're heading back to Mandalay Bay right now. The Canadian price, last time I bought that, which was quite a few years ago, was, I want to say $4.95. Here in the US, I don't know what they charge and if the price has gone up. But that bottle, mind you, I'm not spraying that on in high quantities. I would make that bottle last 2 years or more on those prices. I'm thinking I should just use Old Spice, $20 a bottle. Okay, so Prada. Good to know the stores here don't open. The Hershey chocolate store was open, but not the shops. So we're going down the escalator right now. I said the escalator like there's only one, but there are multiple. Yeah, I'm curious to know what that price is myself, so we'll do another walk and get in there. Got lots of walk time available, scheduled in the next few days, and I may even start getting out of bed at 6 a.m. instead. 6 a.m. Vegas time, so that's West Coast time. Seeing as now my partners in crime are sleeping. Okay, make sure this takes us to the right area, because there's one area that we go out. This will take us up to the Aria, I believe, and I'm locked in the space. I just hope I didn't do that to myself here. Let's see. Let's see if I've locked myself in. So this is nice. I mean, it's a beautiful, beautiful property. Beautiful property. Okay, pedestrian. Let's see. What does this read here? Pedestrian bridge, Las Vegas Strip South, Las Vegas Strip North. Okay, let's keep going. This is where internet may cut out again. If we need to get in the sun, a little chilly. Back to where we came from before. Take a good look at Planet Hollywood. Back up at the Aria. So you got Louis Vuitton right here. And you've got Tom Ford. I think I'm allergic to his products, unfortunately. Or fortunately, price-wise again. If I'm allergic to it, I can't buy it. Can't buy it, don't spend the money on it. Even better. Oh wait, so there are more shops. One thing I didn't think Vegas needed was more shops, but that's the block that we just walked by that's under construction, where I think now some of the workers may be on strike. But again, I'm not sure. I don't have factual information on that. CVS, you can even go in there and buy some supplies, water, soda, not something like that, as opposed to buying it at the hotel. You get a better deal over there at the CVS or the drugstore than you will inside the hotels. Okay. I'm curious as to what they're going to call those shops. Those are a lot of the new shops. So the new shops start from right here and then all the way to their construction. Yeah, that's a good way to put it, Alex. Oh my gosh. Look what I just did. I came down an escalator just so I have to walk upstairs. Not gonna lie, I'm getting tired here. And then I gotta go across the bridge and then down the stairs and then across in front of the Waldorf. No excuses, stream like a champion. Okay. I'm certainly not running up these stairs. This is my pace right now. I'm that guy right now that's walking up the stairs really slow, but there's nobody behind me. Made it. They are, Alex, they are. Oh my goodness. I might have to take a knee right here. So, the Aria. Hey, IA. I better keep moving. I don't want to get one of those standing tickets. As I said, in Vegas, if they can find a way to make money, they will. Okay. We're almost at the Waldorf and the Aria, so far up the strip. If you want to go in there and check that out. If you're wanting to see everything, you've really got to plan it out. Almost do a couple of hotels a day. In the morning, a couple in the middle of the day, a couple in the afternoon. Especially when it's really warm out here. I am, Alex. Okay, where are we? We're at the base of the Waldorf, right in there. Looks like that's the entrance, the drop off. The Crystal Shops, that's what they're called. The Crystal Shops. That's where we just came from. So again, to cross many of the roads, you've got to go up an escalator or stairs, across the bridge, back down. And that's back at Planet Hollywood. So we might have made half the strip. Might have made half the strip, and that's just walking. That's not even going inside. So here we go. We're outside the Waldorf. That guy was walking too close to me. I thought something was up. I put on the brakes real hard and I paused. Just to see. I did a brake check. I was brake checking the guy. 120 beer on draft. Okay. Perry's Pizzeria. Another Whataburger. Coming up to the CVS again. So we're on the other side of the strip now. We see what we've got. So that's every time I see a pizza, it's like, let's get one, but not today. We need a little bit more walking first. What do we got here? I've never ever bought something from any of the ticket places out here. I don't know if they're real, but they must be if they're selling show tickets on the strip. I don't know. $4 a.m. for work, my goodness. And what time is it now? It's 3, it's 2, it's about 7 o'clock at night your time. So there's the parked MGM again, right up there. We're making our way back. And that's a Puma store. Those are the new shops that are opening up. So now we're back at the Park MGM. I don't think I looked both ways before I crossed the road right there. Oh. What do we have here? Crack Shack. I'm gonna stop for a sip of coffee. 7:30 p.m. Okay. Now they've got the, I think they said it's the concrete convention going on this week. So this is the Crack Shack. Never been in. The Crack Shack. Is this a menu? Let's take a look at the menu, see what kind of food they're serving up at the Crack Shack. menu is not working besides the barcode scanner. And that's just to get the information from your phone. I don't know, Alex, I'm not sure if they put that up there because of the F1 and they didn't want people standing up there to try and get a free look at the cars racing by. So I don't know if they really would enforce that. Imagine people standing on the bridge to take a photo or a video. Some inconsiderate people like myself standing there to do their live streaming. Who knows? I wouldn't do that though. I wouldn't stand in people's way, but maybe that's why they've done it. Okay, we keep on walking to cross the road, I believe so. So we're back outside. This was the Park MGM. Nice little spot, but I haven't been in there, like I say, in a long time. See if they've renovated it all. I think I can make it here. It's still green. So there's T-Mobile again, a little glimpse back there. A little glimpse of T-Mobile. Now that's the park. So this is what you've got here at the park. I'll give you a second, everyone, you can look at that. T-Mobile, been to, yes. Have not been there, have not been there. Not been there, not been there. Shake Shack, yes. Luke's Lobster, no. So I can't give you any good reviews on those. I'm sure they're all great, though. Well, maybe not, but those are the polite people again. I'm not sure what they're preaching, but at least they were polite this morning. So that's the park. You got your Shake Shack. We saw before, Tom's Watch Bar. I think I can now ditch my coffee cup here. Okay. Thanks everyone who's watching the live stream. Alex, I know you've been here for a while. Thank you, man. Appreciate you. Just changed hands on the phone. It was cramping up and cold. Oh, I'm getting another message. Let's see what this looks like. The boys are ready for breakfast. And I've got a long walk still ahead of me. Yeah, I'm with you, absolutely. I'm with you, Alex. Okay. We're making good time here walking back. New York, New York. Oh, so we've got a street performer. Here you go. Right here. Give him some playtime right here, and hopefully YouTube doesn't mute it. Nice. Nice. Can't tell if he's singing or what, but good on him to perform out there. Trying to make a living, I guess. Good on him. So that's, again, New York. We've already been in there, the chocolate shop, right? Hershey's Chocolate World. And here, that's just some street signage for you. I'm better holding it with my left. Oh, there's the Jolly Rancher sign for you. Hey, man, Alex, thank you for watching them all, man. Appreciate you watching them. So once we pass right there, New York, and the park with all the music and kind of entertainment, they really have nothing left now on the walk back between Excalibur, Luxor, and Mandalay Bay. But we're right back here at New York with the Statue of Liberty. You can see. Hold that up for you. And the roller coaster again. We saw that earlier on. A little bit busier out here now. There's that Excalibur. The escalator is working, so this is good. We did a good walk right there. No, that's Alex. That's great, man. Keep asking questions and tossing in knowledge. Got a great view right now of what we're going to see. There's Mandalay Bay in the distance. You can see Excalibur over there. And soon you'll be able to see the pyramid for Luxor. And there's that last signage of the Tropicana. So we're going up, talk across, and then down. This is the last time we have to do this to get back to Mandalay Bay. Okay, let's keep going here. Okay, so let's see here. Holiday weekends, 1 p.m. to 12 a.m. Saturday and Sunday. Okay. White stripper signs. Interesting. So that means we'd be okay Monday to Friday. We're okay. There's no issue. Interesting. At the back, some parking. It borders on California, I believe Arizona. See, this is what I'm talking about, the showgirls. But you gotta be careful because they charge money for this.
Thank you. Good morning.
Morning, dear.
Hi.
Here, I'll just reverse it. I'll reverse the camera. You guys can see as we're going away. Right there. See? So you're always going to get charged money. So before you go and take photos like that, wow, that's a good hair up. I like that from all the wind. I'm hot. If you're going to take those photos, just be prepared. You're going to be paying for them. They're not free. There's a good view of the Excalibur. So yeah, Alex, I think it's California, Arizona, and there's one more, I think. Here we go. Up a few steps. Oh, those are all independent contractors. It's one where if people don't know beforehand and they think they're having free photos, or you might even have them turn you a little upset if you take a bunch of photos. And I get it. They're out there, they're working, they're performing. Just people should be made aware that the pictures are not free. Donations, they say, are appreciated. I believe the Coyotes are still playing, but they're playing at I think it's a junior rink or a junior facility, I think. Hey, Michelle. Shows. The show we saw last night is called Fantasy at the Luxor. We saw that. That's a birthday tradition. We haven't scheduled any other shows for this week, but we still have a few nights to go. So we'll take a look at what's in town. And I know sometimes the shows, they do sell out. Other times, though, I've had really great luck where I get a last-minute ticket and the cost is a hell of a lot lower than it normally would have been. Okay. Whew. We're making time here. We're now back at the Excalibur. And then we've got the Luxor coming up, and then Mandalay Bay. That's where I've got to get to. I don't know how many steps we've put on so far. It's got to be a hell of a lot of steps. And I still don't feel good after all those desserts from last night. Oh my gosh. We're getting here though. We've been walking, it looks like, for about 78 minutes straight. We gotta look both ways here, even though it's a one way. They wheeling off the strip going in there, that parking lot. Whew. And this is where the Tropicana used to be. Check this out. So now they're advertising GD Demolition. Tropicana used to be from here, all the way across here to there. And over there, the Oyo, I think that used to be the Hooters restaurant and Hooters hotel. Then they changed that up. Excalibur. Yeah. One time, never eaten in there. Never eaten any of the restaurants. Stayed in there one night, and it was one of those types of hotel rooms that I was just scared about being in. I just accidentally kicked gravel all over the road because I'm walking so close to the edge. Okay. There is the Luxor, the tower, and then the pyramid next to it. Tower has some nice suites in there, some nice rooms. And we were in there last night in the casino, at the show, and again, all good in that place. It could use a refresh. It could use a renovation. Pop some money in there. I know they do the pools, I think, every season when they close them down in the fall. If they have to repaint or touch anything up. So the pools are good. Pool at the Luxor is fantastic. Big, a lot of poolside seating that you don't have to pay for. There are a lot of pools out here that they have limited seating that is free. And then if you want a beach chair, you've got to pay. Or you want an umbrella, you have to pay. As I say, if they can find a way to charge for it here, they do. Whew. What a walk. And we barely made it halfway down the strip and back. But tomorrow morning, we're going for the full Monty. Okay, we're going all the way down to Bagel Mania. Gonna walk the entire strip from Mandalay all the way to the Wynn, which is where it is. Whew. My gosh, what a hell of a walk. Whew. Now we can look back to where we came from. We've done a full loop. I'm gonna rest right here. I'm gonna put my arm here and rest. Here I'm resting right until the traffic light changes for me. I'm not going that way though, I'm going that way. Still towards the Mandalay Bay. Hey, if you guys have any show recommendations, I'm all ears. It's good to have this little break right now. Whew, my goodness. There's the tram. I guess I could have done that from over there. But even to get the tram, you gotta walk in a long ways to get to it. In the summer, I would recommend anyone who's walking the strip, you've got to have a hat, you've got to wear extra sunscreen, and you've got to have a bottle or two of water with you. Because if you're out there walking when it's 100 plus, you need to be prepared for the elements. And I believe there are a couple of hotels. I can't remember if it was Fountain Blue or another one I saw in another chat. They have a water bottle refill station. I'm not sure if that's at more than one or two hotels, but if you're walking the strip and it's hot, you've got to prepare in the summertime. Sunscreen, sunglasses, hat, and water. So there it is. That's the tower suites anyways. She was flying on her scooter. There we go. The Luxor, again, underrated hotel, I believe. Good cost. I think the rooms are fine. Restaurant-wise, I believe I ate at their taco shop. And that was it. And they've got a great show. The fantasy show. They also have Carrot Top in there. Haven't seen Carrot Top. They have the Titanic exhibition, I believe. Whew. We're making it, though. We're making it. And there's the Pyramid Tower for the Luxor. This was, again, featured in Vegas Vacation with Chevy Chase. I believe that was in 89 they made that movie. So in 89, a lot of these hotels were not here. Mandalay Bay was not. And see, I don't know if you can hear how much quieter it is here at this end of the strip. Once we got past that Park MGM, New York area, quiet's right down. And now we're just empty. I'm not sure if they're going to develop that over there in the future. Need more hotels at this end of the strip. And there we go. The W, the Mandalay Bay. So the boys are out there having breakfast somewhere. Really, Nick? I hadn't heard that. Really? Interesting. Very interesting. Love it, Alex. Whew. My goodness. So there's a billboard for the show. As we get closer, I think you'll be able to see it a little bit better. The fantasy show. So right out of the movies, they had me on stage at that show last night. If I had the Polaroid, they took a Polaroid. You're not allowed photos or videos while the show is going on. They had me up on stage. They dressed me like Elvis with the jacket, the guitar, the hair, the glasses, everything. And we did a little bit of a dancing number up there. The Fantasy at the Luxor. This is the one. I saw Blue Man Group years ago. Not my cup of tea, that show. So this is the one, Fantasy. Up here on the right. Like I say, this is one of the last, if not the last, Showgirls. Like original Showgirls show. I think it's the longest running one on the Strip. So that's the one. I'll pause right there for you. Yeah, Elvis, Nick, it was incredible. Here. Right there. Fantasy at the Luxor. Tickets, I think, were between 25 to 50 bucks. I think they've got discounts for locals. They've got discounts if you have a military ID. And if you're a tourist, you're paid full pop. So we've actually made it back to the Mandalay Bay. Can you believe this? Maybe we'll check as I'm pausing here for the light. I'm gonna check on the steps. Where would I do that? It looks like we're only at about 7,000. I thought we'd have more than that walking back down the Strip halfway. Only 7,000 steps? That's nothing. We needed more after all those desserts, darn it. And that tram, look at that. I don't know, it rusted up. I don't know. Could have taken the tram, but I got in the steps we needed. Check that out. Empty sidewalk in Vegas because we were at, this is it. I mean, this is at the end of the Strip right here. Good question, actually, great question, Alex. Does Vegas have, I thought I pushed that button, a beach? At Mandalay Bay, they do have a beach. They have a beach and a wave pool. A beach, a wave pool, and a lazy river with, what do you call it, those, floaties. Yeah, Nick, I'm with you. My brother was saying the same thing. I don't think there's anything for kids to do out here. I couldn't understand why anyone would bring kids. They used to have a water park at the MGM, but that's been gone, I think, for 20 years or so, I think. Lazy river, so it's, they do is it's built up. It's about 3 feet deep, and I'd say about 8 feet wide. And it's like a pool. It's a pool that's 3 feet deep, 8 feet wide, and it runs for about a mile, and it takes them through a trail of the entire pool area and property, and people can just lounge through there. They get on their little floaty. They want to walk through it. They probably walk through and float through the warm water and go pee-pee in there because they're in there for hours upon hours having drinks. And it just takes them through and around, and they get to enjoy the sun. So this is walking through Mandalay Bay from the Strip. Yeah, so great. The beach. Yeah, they've got the beach. You know what, Alex? We're going to go down there right now. I don't think, you know what? We can get down there, but we can't get out. And I don't think we can even see it because the doors are locked. You can't get in the pool area. Yeah, no, absolutely, Alex. So check this out here. We're just trying to get from the Strip to Mandalay Bay. And we can see this from up top in the rooms. It's huge. Just to get from the Strip to the hotel itself is a hell of a walk. Okay. We're getting there, though. At the Mandalay Bay. And we might be heading out for some golf today to Top Golf. So that's a simulator. We might lose you here. We're walking in a little bit of a Deo. Not much of an echo. So most people are going to come in this way because you're going to take a cab to Mandalay Bay. You're not walking the strip of Mandalay Bay anymore. So I'm in the underground. There's a lot of smoking down here because the smell is really high. Okay. Still walking. What a walk. Yes, Nick. I love that show. James Caan. And then they just ended it. Remember how they ended it? It just ended. They didn't renew it, I guess, for another season to finish it off. Could you imagine, Alex? Do the roundabout. I love that show, Vegas. Yep. Ed DeLine, Danny. Yeah, remember them all. Sam. No, it did not. It was not a good ending to that show. Okay, so where am I? Where am I? Entrance. Ooh. Okay, we're back at, check this out, back at Mandalay Bay. I just walked through a smoke storm of some stuff there. Okay. Yeah, we're out here for breakfast right now. Yeah, this is a nice one. I think we just lost internet signal for a little bit there too. But it might be back because we're coming up from the basement. Okay. Las Vegas, we're not going there. Take tram, House of Blues, shuttle, Mandalay Bay. We're gonna have to find this place. Okay. Well, that's it, everybody. We made it. We're right there. Mandalay Bay. We made it back. Hear a little bit of Lady Gaga in the background. Whew. Let's see. You know, Alex, we've got to stay incognito sometimes to not let the crazies know where we're at. There's been a few of those over the last 2 years doing the YouTube stuff. Okay. Let's see. Unproduced, really? That's too bad. Man, if they can only get those out of and bring them back. Let's see here. Concierge 4C. Okay, I think I've got to be that way. No, I'm still confused. Okay, I'm going to guess I've got to go this way. Let's see here. There's a lineup for check-in. So now back in the day, Mandalay Bay, the check-ins used to be lined up and tons of people. They actually have quite a few people working today. It is. It's beautiful, isn't it? Like you've got the nice looking lobby. Absolutely. Yeah. Really nice. And you can even see all the check-in desks. Whew. So they've got a Four Seasons here as well. Let's see. So check this out. You've got a whole, that's the whole way to check in, all the way down there. Okay, guys, we made it. We made it. Thanks everyone who's been watching the live stream. Look at me. Out of breath. I got to wash my hands. Go join the boys for breakfast. I am going to be doing more live streams, though, in the next 3 days here. And I'm not going to lie, I may extend my trip and stick it out and do a lot of Vegas education, old school, if I can find those cheap hotels or comped hotels, because I'm not paying. Ever since they took away the free soap and shampoo in the hotel, it screwed up my whole cost basis. Okay. No, I do not, Nick, out here. I do not. Where could they be? I wonder. Oh. I don't know. I'm going to have to try to find this out. Okay, everybody, thanks for joining. I'm going to have to sign off because I'm not going to be that rude guy that's yapping loud on a stream here. I might have a minute until I find where I'm going though. Let's see, what is this showing? What is this showing? These are convention rooms. I'm not here for the convention. Alex. Seasons. I may have walked too far. I'm walking back out this way. Okay, everybody, I'm gonna sign off right now so I can figure out where I'm going. Okay, we'll be back on later on. Boom.